Welcome CSC 235 to your discussion for Unit 10. Unit 10, we're going to get started with Node.js a little bit, and we're going to have this guy help us out with Node.js. He has some nice videos on Node.js. First, he'll work with basic Node.js, and then we'll work on server side with Node.js. But what I want you to watch first for the discussion for Unit 10 is his Bootstrap video. And if you're tired of Bootstrap and you're like, no more Bootstrap, watch his video. Now, you could kind of skip around, but watch it from the beginning and get a feel of the way he introduces things and presents stuff. And, maybe get to about 10 minutes, 12 minutes. You'll probably want to watch more. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to follow along. Just watch his video. And then when you get to around 21 minutes, he gives kind of a background of Bootstrap, whether you need to learn it, his take on it. And it's kind of, based on industry and things like that. So it's a pretty good take. So I want you to watch this, go through this, because I want you to kind of get the feel of his presentation. Because if I would have seen him first, now I'm familiar with some of his stuff, but I couldn't remember all the people I've watched. Now, I've used Traversy, I've used Corey Schaefer, which is great for Flask. Traversy sometimes goes a little fast and doesn't explain things. This guy, Brad, explains things very well, and he breaks things down into little digestible bits. And that's why I think it's going to be good for learning Node.js, because that's not easy, and there's kind of a big picture thing that we have to work with. But watch this video for Unit 10 for your discussion, and just give me some feedback on Bootstrap, if you would have liked learning Bootstrap from him, and if it would have made more sense learning from him, and what you think about what he says about Bootstrap at the end, because he has some nice opinions on it. So he's going to be the guy we're going to be working with Node coming up. And actually, if you ever want to check out any of his videos, his boot camp is fantastic. So he has some really good stuff. Now again, nothing's quick. There's no quick and easy learn everything really fast. You're not going to learn Flask, you're not going to learn Bootstrap, you're not going to learn anything real fast, because these are topics that take a lot of time. But he does have some really nice videos, and he does present things. As far as all the people we've looked at so far, Traversy and Corey Schaefer, he really breaks things down nice and easily and simply. And he's fun to watch. There's also one called New Boston, which gets into more technical areas, but the New Boston, I think it's called. But Brad Schiff is a great guy to watch for web development. So we're going to work with him and base some of our exercises on what he does. And again, I'm not as well versed at these new web technologies as these guys are. So that's why I'm relying on the guys who really know how to do it. So this guy is really going to help you out if you want to go further into anything with web development, because he really breaks things down nice. So go over this one first, and then we're going to get into Node for the rest of Unit 10.